project. It wasn't easy, but nothing is. No. When I feel heavy metal, and I feel that I need when I lie and I'm easy all of the time, but I'm never sure why I need you. Please I need you. I got my head down when I was young. It's not my problem. When I feel heavy metal, and I feel that I need when I lie and I'm easy all of the time, but I'm never sure why I need you. Please I need you.
Go shorty, it's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip like it's your birthday. And you know we don't give cause that's your birthday.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the home of the Cardinals, State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Tennessee Titans and the Arizona Cardinals. Let's get this going. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson, Eddie Pinheiro to get it started. And off we go from Arizona. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Stroud gonna throw right away. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dawson Knox. It's 2nd down.
Here we go, let's go. Hey, let's go. 18, what's up?
From the gun, here's Stroud. That's complete to his tight end. It's Dawson Knox. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. Short pass goes a long way. It works to the tune of 25 yards. To break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10.
18,
Stroud gonna set up to throw. On the run to the right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
2nd and 10.
19 Texas. Today. 18, what's up?
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And he'll avoid the contact, sliding down, pick up 6, and it'll be 3rd down.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
And he's into the end zone. Cortland Sutton. Touchdown, Tennessee. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. For quarterbacks, there are so many stats we use to measure a good season. This is one of them. 30 touchdowns. That was number 30 on the year.
Next to score in Texas 7. Cardinals nothing. Jake Bailey set to kick off.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Yellow, 22.
Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Set, cut. 60 red. Fight, 97. Ready?
Once again, it's Gibbs. Room to run past midfield. And he will finally be taken down at the Titans' 25-yard line. A long one from Gibbs. 39 yards.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Smash, red. Claws red. Ready?
Loves to throw on 1st and 10. Exiting the pocket right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
22 needle. Drill green. Hut, hut.
On second down, Love. Now a deep ball toward the end zone.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
So after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10.
Let's go now. 45, white. Ready.
A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. A gain there of 10 yards. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
Anytime you're having a really good drive like this, Mike, you just hate to see it stall out.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10.
10 black. Go in, go in.
And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game.
Ready, ready. Black 40. Striker, 3-3. Ready.
Out of the shotgun. It's Love. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Johnny Wilson. Touchdown, Cardinals. It's his third touchdown catch this year. Extra point by Pinheiro is good. And the Cardinals come right back to tie it at 7.
Pinheiro set to kick off.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Let the hot. Here we go. White.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, but we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Push down to his left. And he'll avoid the contact. Sliding down, pick up 6. And it'll be 3rd down.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Got a man over the middle. There's Sutton. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On the quick, right? 18. That's it. 11. Hey, South. 19 Texas.
Here's Stroud. He goes right back to Sutton. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
They've got to find a way to free him up, and whether that's moving him around the formation or using some pre-snap motion to get him better looks. But right now, it's been a lot of double coverage. It's been a lot of tight windows, and if they're going to have more success today on the offensive side of the ball, especially in the passing game, this offensive play caller needs to be more creative freeing him up.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. 11 yards on the pass there. 1st down for Tennessee.
White Tony.
Now Stroud. Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Ennis Rakestraw. And the Cardinals are going to get the football back as time runs out in the 3rd quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this. 2nd quarter starts. Cardinals in possession of the football as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 52 Blue. 10.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
4 yards.
Here's 2nd and 6.
Field, black. Ready. Red, yellow. Ready.
Off the play fake. Here's Love.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Mike, what blaster? 6. Fly blue. Ready?
On play action, Love. Open man, is Shaheed. That's complete. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Cut.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. Not much there. Maybe a yard. From the 25, here's 2nd and 8. Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. It's an Arizona first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Love to throw. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
Come on, set. Edo blue. Yellow, 43, ready.
A good play action with Love. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
Smash, red. Hut.
On 4th down, Love. He's got his tight end. That's Musgrave. And he's going to have the Cardinals first down as they get the conversion with a gain of 14.
Cardinals first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Ready.
2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We'll have more from Glendale after this. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Ready.
From the gun, here's Gibbs. Gets to the edge at the 30. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 19 more on that one. And another first down.
On the set.
1st and 10 at the
22-yard
line.
Down. Red, 38. Set.
Throwing is Love. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And he'll get into the end zone. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Arizona.
And that was just a great drive. Really from start to finish, Mike, you can see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass, results in the touchdown pass. But really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, and that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Here we go.
On first down, it's Stroud. That is brought in downfield by Sutton. And he will score. Cortland Sutton. Touchdown Titans. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. Ryland's kick here is good. And the Titans will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Jaleel McLaughlin now on the return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
On the ready. Let's go now. 52 blue. Right, white. Trouble, 38. 22 needle. Slide blue. Black shot. Hut.
Love to throw it on first down. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may... get him for grounding.
Green Jack. Ready.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's going to air this one out. Looking for Hill. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
So you take the field as a defense and you understand that the opposing team just gave up points. They want to grab back some of the momentum, some of the energy on the sideline. In the back of your head, you're saying, all right, they're going to take a shot probably within these first couple plays. Here they did it on the first play. It's exactly what happened. Good coverage and falls incomplete.
And that is incomplete contact, but so flags. It's going to be fourth down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
That'll be returnable from the 35. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield.
At their own 47-yard line.
Oh, ready.
Stroud to throw here on first down. A throw right side, taken in by Tucker. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and Just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
That's left side to Tucker. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
On second down, Stroud. This one complete to Sutton. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their second as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. From the gun, here's Stroud. And the throw left sideline caught. They ruled incomplete. Couldn't keep the feet in. And it's second down.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. They'll try again here. Second and 10. Here's Stroud. He gets this one to Tucker. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
It's not often you see a pass that's out of the reach of this guy. I mean, 50-50 balls tend to go his favor more often than not, but this one kind of gets away from him just a little bit and falls incomplete.
Throwing on second down. Stroud. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
Extra point now by Ryland. This one's going to carry him off the right upright. Get the friendly bounce. A mistake, but the doink is good for 1. Final second now of this first half as this one is away. McLaughlin now on the return. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half.
Set to kick off.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Drops for the loss of a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Let's go now. Black 40. Ready.
They're going to run out of the gun with Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Call it a gain of 13. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Blue striker.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Catch made. Right side by Wilson. They're going to work this down inside the 45.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Yellow. Zoom. Smash. Smash. Hut.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming.
Ready.
He's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Let's go. 10 black.
Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5.
Ready up. Ready. Edo blue. Black. 95. Trail green. Hut, hut.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. Moving to his left. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down. The Michigan man, Whitty, hey, getting in for the sack. And that's going to lead to 3rd and very long.
Set, hut. Hut.
On the handoff, this is Gibbs. Good work defensively. We'll stop this one after a gain of 5. And it will be 4th and long.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Ready.
They'll go for it. Love. Looking downfield. That's Musgrave, the tight end. And he's going to have a Cards first down on what will be a big play there for 4th and long.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
33. Yellow. Blaster. 6.
From the gun, it's Love. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Jamari Connor. And the Titans are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard They send Sutton in motion. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 20-yard line.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
Now, Stroud. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a first down.
And this is what you like to see if you're the head coach. Not only does your quarterback know exactly where that first down marker is, he's able to pick up the first down, but then get himself on the ground. He avoids the big hit and picks up the first down. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
18.
To throw is Stroud. Rolling to the left. Off he goes. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A pair of first downs gives them 1st and 10 up at the 40.
Here we go. Let's go.
Man in motion here is Tucker. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
18.
A 2nd down throw for Stroud. He'll get that one complete to Rice. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Stroud. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Makes things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you would love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down.
And that'll be a pickup of 3.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 6.
Here we go. 10 black. Ready.
Now give to Gibbs, running right. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards, stay on track, because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
Here we go, set. Black 40. Black shot. White, white. Set, go.
From the gun, on third down, it's Love. He's got his man, complete to Wilson. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. And a stoppage here for injury. One of the Cardinals shaken up. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
22 needle.
Watch tight end, watch your key.
Ready.
On 2nd down, Love. That one, take it in. Premier Gibbs. Touchdown, Cardinals. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
So a big play coming here for the Cardinals, who will go for 2.
The Cardinals will line up for the 2-point conversion.
60 red. Set.
They're going to try to run and give it to Gibbs. And this time they stop him short of the goal line. Touchdown a moment ago. No 2-point conversion to add on as they come up empty. So it is back to a 1-point game now in the 4th quarter as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. Working the right side, taken in by Rice. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Now Stroud. He'll get this out wide to Mitchell. We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
He's got his man. He finds Sutton. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
4 yards. 1st down, Titans.
Here we go.
Man in motion here is Tucker. Little quick pass to the receiver, hitting right. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. It is 2nd and 6.
Look the hot, look the hot.
They'll drop to throw. That is brought in downfield by Sutton. That's the 2nd time they found him on this drive, and this one's good for 24 yards.
And that 1st down should all but do it, Mike. With only 1 remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation. We're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Portland suddenly intended receiver, and that will lead to a second down.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I don't think this lead is insurmountable by any means, Mike, but they're going to have to find a way to take advantage of some of these possessions as they try to close this game out.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10.
18.
Man in motion here is Tucker. And he will score again. Portland Sutton. Touchdown Titans. That is his third touchdown of the game and his 9th for the year. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His third touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10.
Ready. Roster 33. Yellow. Check.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He lets one go, looking for Shaheed. And the Titans are right back in this one.
South. Oh, right.
Stroud to throw here on first down. He'll look for Mitchell out of the backfield. Comes to the line now on second and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 24-yard line.
To throw, it's Stroud. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch. And in this case,
oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. A huge play in this game, and now the defense is given the opportunity to tie this one up as they've cut the deficit to just 2. What a big play.
yeah, absolutely, Mike. I mean, they find themselves trailing here in the second half, and not only does the defense make the play of the game, but as you said, they got a chance now to go for 2 and tie this thing up.
Cardinals 26. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Now first carry here for Keaton Mitchell. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in this one. play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. From the gun, here's Stroud. To the left side in the hands of Rice. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not. Things are pretty much spoken for. Third down and 3.
All right. 18. South. Yes.
Here's Stroud. Caught. He gets the hook up with Rice. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year.
He is good. That's the score. Titans 35. Cardinals 26. Jake Bailey set to
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. McLaughlin now on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Let's put.
Here's Luck. He'll let one go down the middle. And the Titans are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So this one, a win for the visiting Titans. They bounced back from the loss last week. They put in a determined effort and will come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.